Hey, what's going on? It's Josh Roberts, she's pastor of Gateway Baptist Church. Just wanted to say hey and just show what we have as far as a youth room. This is really a response video to a good friend of mine on YouTube. His name is Paul Turner. He does a lot of youth ministry videos. Awesome guy, does incredible walkthroughs of simple ways to make a difference in your youth ministry and your community, different things he's tried and currently trying, and I admire him just putting himself out there like that to be an example to other youth workers, to say, hey, we can all work together. It's a common mission of reaching kids for Christ, and that's what we want to do. So I applaud you, Mr. Paul. Thank you for all that you do, all your videos. In fact, you're going to see a couple things that you recommended on your YouTube page that we've implemented here in our youth ministry. But yeah, I wanted to invite you into our youth room. If you want to check out Paul's page, you can look somewhere in this vicinity on the window, and you'll be able to click and go to a link to check out his YouTube page. Check him out, give him a like, give him a subscribe. That way you can follow his videos. But yeah, this is our youth facility. We currently have on average somewhere around maybe 40 to 50 kids on an average Wednesday night, average youth service night. So we're a moderate sized youth ministry. God is doing really, really cool things and growing us and doing an incredible work here. This whole youth facility that you see, the old youth room, is, you know, the way we got it laid out and everything, majority of everything in here was practically donated or things that we reused to make a difference, things that we repurposed that have helped us out a tremendous deal, things that were given to us or we collected through games, such as a game called Bigger and Better. A lot of stuff in here we've gotten from that. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of that, and then for Mr. Paul, I'm going to show you some lights that we recently purchased. And if you're an aspiring youth minister or working in youth ministry and you're like, man, I would like some new technology for our youth room, but I just don't have any money, I feel your pain. I'm right there with you. So we found some lights that look incredible, that took care of our stage lighting, and it didn't break bank, and we want to show you that now. So if you check out over here, this is actually a coffee bar that we recently set up in the redoing of our room. Just a place for kids to come in early Sunday morning, get some coffee, some general information and stuff like that that we have going on in our youth ministry. This is actually one of Paul's ideas. He put it on his YouTube channel. I liked it a lot, so I stole it from you, Paul, because it was a great idea. It's our prayer request door, so to speak. We got it through Bigger and Better, and we haven't really implemented it a whole lot. We hope to really push it a little bit harder this year, getting kids to put their prayer requests and things of that nature as they leave out on a Wednesday night. Over here is our information bar, where we just have general information and things coming up. Just a bunch of repurposed tin and some extra rope lighting, some lamps that we got discounted whenever they were on sale at, I don't know, somewhere. Information like Be Now and things of that nature that we have going on. This is really cool. This is one of those things that we put together. I found these old letters from an old signboard that we used to have here at the church. What I did is I made a 2x4 frame. I bought some cheap fluorescent lights from Walmart. I put them inside of it, ran a power cord going down the side so it could light up, and we just tape up the letters as we go. And in case you didn't already know, our youth ministry name is Renovation Youth. So yeah, I'll tell you more about that maybe on a different video and we'll walk through that. If you come right over here, this is kind of like a little hangout corner area for teens that come in. They just are able to kind of sit down, chill. It's also where we have Bible studies, things of that nature. Got the cheap video game systems like the old Sega Genesis, the Nintendo 64. These kids don't know nothing about good retro games, I'll tell you what. We got a cross that we made out of 2x4s and some old lighting panels with Christmas lights ran through it. Just something to look cool, give character. And Paul, for you also, we also have implemented using a lot of pallets in our youth room. We use pallets in our stage design, not like you've done. I applaud you for that. I'm not going to put that much effort into doing the stage design, but we just simply put some pallets on the front of the stage to give it character, and ran pallets up the walls, ran Christmas lights through them just to give them character as well. So yeah, this is pretty much the youth room. I mean, that's the big deal. We got ping pong table, a carpet ball table over here. just some game areas and stuff like that, things that the kids enjoy and stuff. So let me get to showing you the lights real quick, because I was going to show Mr. Paul what we got so he can know how we work that out. All right, so here's what we're working with right here. First of all, we have our typical light board. The light board for the standard Parcan lights, it actually controls all of our ceiling lights as a whole. You can like mouse over, move the camera around so they can see it gauge.
Oh.
Yeah. We actually took our old Parcans, and we'll drop the house lights real quick. We used our old Parcans as ambient lighting for our ping pong table, our card ball table. We got some paintings that I did around the room on just a bunch of giant plywood pieces. Just had a chance to throw those together. I put fog in the room just so you'll be able to see the lights a little bit better. But I'm going to drop those lights real quick all the way down, so we have all of those lights taken out. We actually have the Christmas lights and the pallets hooked up to the board as well, so we can dim them according to what we need. And yeah, so it works out really good. But these are the lights we got recently. We spent a grand total of $400 to make this happen, so it was relatively cheap in the realm of LED lighting and DMX runs and all that. I'll walk through the pricing so you know everything that we got in just a minute. But this is what they look like. That's the light up on the stage. Able to do different colors as well, different color settings as a whole. We've got a couple fun ones that we'd never really practically use during a service because we don't want kids to go crazy or bothered. But ultimately, for $400, we're pretty excited about how it turned out. I'm gonna hit on the house lights again so you can see this. What we did, just so you know, is we went on Amazon and we looked at different lightings and different cans and things of that nature, and we ended up going with man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know what these things are called. I'm gonna pull them up tonight, and you'll be able to look in the description of this video and see a link to the lights that we got. It's a pack of 8 lights. When we bought them, they were about $180. I just checked yesterday, as a matter of fact, and they are $160 now, so they're actually cheaper. But they're simple RGB LED lights. I don't know what part they are. They are crazy flimsy, all right? They're plastic cased. The whole setup is really kind of sketchy. It's really like flimsy, so I wouldn't recommend them necessarily for putting down on the floor somewhere, unless I would just put them up on a ceiling or somewhere where you can mount them where they stay indefinitely. So what we bought, just so you know, we bought the 8 cans. That was about $180. We also bought a 100-foot DMX cable. We didn't need a 100-foot. We probably could have got by with about a 50-foot, but we ran it from the back, right back here, all the way through this pipe in the ceiling, and it came all the way across, connects to this end light over here, and then from there we ended up buying a 10-pack of other DMX cables. Those cables run from one to the other all the way down through the lights, and it just allowed us to have every light interconnected. And then with that, we had the board that I was using up there. It's an Obey 40, or Chauvet Obey 40 is what it's called. And it's a really solid DMX board. We got it too. So with the 10-pack of DMX cables at 6.5 feet a piece, with the lights that we bought, the 8 cans at $180, with the 100-foot cable, and with the DMX board, we spent a grand total of right at $400. And for that kind of lighting for a youth ministry that doesn't really have a huge budget, we don't have a ton of people in the church that are giving to help out the youth ministry. We have several that will help out, but at the same time, we didn't have to go out begging or asking, hey, can we make this happen? We ended up being able to make it happen for really cheap. It turned out really good. So that's about it. I just wanted to show these lights so Mr. Paul could get a view of it, and I figured for anybody else that might view my channel, watch our random videos that I post, or different things that we do in our youth ministry, you can kind of see where we hang out and what we do. I may do videos from time to time like this so that you can kind of know our view of youth ministry, how we operate, and you can be involved in what God is doing here at Gateway Baptist Church. So once again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions about anything you saw, if you want to know how we did something, if there's something that caught your attention and you want to know what's up, I'll give you all the scoop on everything we did. Like I said, we've paid little to nothing for everything in this room. It's all donated or gotten through games. I can explain bigger and better if someone wants to know that. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I'd love for you to help you out if you got any questions. Once again, I'll put all the links to everything we got lighting wise in the description, so you can go through and click each thing and see exactly what we got. It might be cheaper, you might even be able to find a better deal, but I'll put it all down there so that you can have access to it. And yeah, other than that, take care, God bless, we'll see you next time.